My Lords, earlier in this debate, the Noble Lord Fowler described the BBC as a unique organisation, and later the Noble Lord Hall of Birkenhead, described the BBC as a national institution. I agree wholly with both Noble Lords. I speak only of the radio, but it does go back a long way, like with the Noble Lord Fowler, because I started listening to the BBC radio on the Home Service, the Light programme, and the Third programme. My Lords, that what I think we need to do is to actually focus upon what the BBC is now delivering to us. I refer to the two of their prime programmes, Mastermind, and the second from our own Correspondent. Mastermind is a fascinating programme where the participants display an encyclopedic knowledge. Very occasionally, I've known the answer to the question, but it's been on a very rare occasion. As to our own Correspondent, compared so ably by Kate Adie, she calls us to listen to a correspondent talking about the floods in Bangladesh, another correspondent talking about droughts in Sudan, or just a correspondent describing the way of life in some distant part of the world. And then there are the regional programmes. Gardener's Question Time, I Cite, and Any Questions, which was chaired for many years by Jonathan Dimbleby, and I think his father launched the programme in the 1940s, Richard Dimbleby. Both of these programmes are, as I said just now, regional programmes, and are broadcast from throughout the United Kingdom. My Lords, that I will just cite three programmes which were in this week's programme of the BBC. There's just one thing, which was the programme developed by the late Michael Mosley. Secondly, in this week, there's Great Lives. The narrator, until previously, has been Matthew Paris. And then the fascinating statistical programme, More or Less. All three of those programmes were in this week's list. My Lords, I cite one more, and that's Moral Maze, another absolutely fascinating programme. My Lords, we are very well served by the BBC. It is the jewel in our crown and should so be preserved.